Timken Company, a global leader in tapered roller bearings, needle roller bearings, and alloy steels. A famous founder, a revolutionary invention, an industry icon. Timken. It was 1899. Inventor and entrepreneur Henry Timken starts up the Timken Roller Bearing Axle Company in St. Louis, Missouri, to equip axles with his newly patented Timken tapered roller bearing. A wagon and carriage builder since age 16, he received his first patent for a buggy spring in his 40s. Later, in his 60s, he set out to solve the problem of friction, which kept wheels from turning smoothly under heavy loads. His solution? The Timken tapered roller bearing. The company quickly outgrew its plant space in St. Louis. After considering many locations, Timken and his two sons chose Canton, Ohio. The site where ground was broken in 1901 is still the company's headquarters today. Henry Timken died in 1909, but the company's drive and integrity lived on through his sons, Henry H. and William R. America's industrial age and World War I increased demand for Timken bearings and for quality steel to make them. Timken diversified into steelmaking in 1915, a major turning point in the company's history. Timken opened its Gambrinus bearings and steel plants in Canton, Ohio in 1929. The following year, the company built its own locomotive, the Four Aces. To demonstrate the advantage of Timken bearings and steel, Timken loaned the Four Aces to 14 railroad companies across the country. A popular promotion was to have 3 women in high heels pull the 355-ton locomotive down a level track. The Four Aces logged over 100,000 miles of actual service, and Timken bearings became standard on American locomotives. During World War II, new and existing Timken plants quickly geared up for record production levels. The Timken Ordnance Company was formed and pioneered the use of seamless tubing for gun barrels. After the war, Timken returned to civilian production with a breakthrough production concept. From a 1947 hand-drawn sketch on a tablecloth, the idea for an automated bearing factory which could mass-produce bearings for conventional uses was developed. Located in Bucyrus, Ohio, the plant became a model for future Timken bearing plants. Timken continued to grow throughout the second half of the 20th century by adding new plants and sales offices here and overseas. In 1966, Timken consolidated all its U.S. research and development efforts and formed Timken Research, located in Canton, Ohio. This decision would become the company's technology advantage as global competition increased. In bearings, new products were developed. The AP, all-purpose bearing, reduced train delays and derailments the world over. The unit bearing, a preset bearing with unique load-carrying ability, was designed for automotive rear axles. A series of innovative, intelligent bearings was introduced. The Unipack bearing, Unipack Plus, Performance 900, and Precision Plus bearings. In steel, Timken achieved continuous casting abilities. Latrobe Steel was acquired in 1975, which enabled Timken to supply medical, tool, and other specialty steels to new markets, such as aerospace. In 1981, Timken built the highly advanced Faircrest plant at a price tag of nearly 2/3 of the company's total equity. With its state-of-the-art computer control system, Faircrest became the premier alloy steel manufacturing plant in the world, earning Timken the reputation for clean steel, the cleanest air-milled steel in the world. For Timken, the 90s would be a decade of remarkable advancements and expansion. During this time, Timken strengthened its position as a specialist in highly engineered bearings and alloy steel. Timken reinvested its steel plants company-wide. New businesses were launched: the Precision Steel Components business and Timken-Latrobe Steel Distribution. In bearings, Timken acquired MPB Corporation in 1990 to lead in miniature and other super precision bearings for today's most advanced industries. Timken also acquired Rail Bearing Service Corporation to remanufacture and recondition bearings and related parts. The company celebrated production of the 10 millionth AP rail bearing and the introduction of the AP2. Timken opened its ultra-automated plant in Alta Vista, Virginia to meet growing demand for package bearings, like the sensor pack bearings for anti-lock braking systems. In the Ashboro plant, Specs high-performance bearings, a customized product for specific applications, could be manufactured at mass production cost and speed. By the end of the 20th century, Timken had formulated and begun to implement a transformation strategy designed to create a customer-centric global network of factories, distribution, sales, and service facilities. In 2003, Timken acquired the Torrington Company, a landmark event in the company's history. Both Timken and Torrington were global leaders in their respective areas of expertise. Together, they became a global force in three complementary product and service lines: tapered roller bearings, needle roller bearings, and alloy steels. Following the acquisition, Timken plus Torrington 2002 sales revenue was $3.8 billion. Today, Timken serves a broad range of industries through three major business groups: automotive, industrial, and steel. The automotive group offers original equipment bearing packages and related products to the truck, passenger car, motorcycle, racing, and recreational vehicle segments worldwide. The industrial business serves a broad range of industries with friction management solutions, including bearings of all types, seals, and related products and services. It also provides original equipment and replacement bearings for railroad cars and locomotives, commercial and military aircraft, missiles, satellites, space shuttles, and turbines. To capitalize on its strong industrial and automotive distribution network, Timken's industrial business recently added a line of branded products that influence bearing performance, installation, and repair. Among these products are a global line of lubricants specially formulated to increase the life of machinery and reduce maintenance costs. To complement this new line of lubricants, Timken launched a line of single-point lubricators that connect to industrial equipment and apply precise amounts of lubricants to bearings, chains, guideways, gears, and seals. The steel business sells high-quality alloy steel bars, tubes, and precision components to a broad array of industries. Timken is the world's largest supplier of seamless mechanical steel tubing. The Timken-Latrobe subsidiary is the North American leader in the production and distribution of specialty tool steels. The keys to marketing success across all these businesses are innovative customized solutions to customer needs, value-added products, customer service, and quality. Timken was founded on innovation, and innovative customer solutions is still the key to continued success. For example, in 2002, Timken introduced fuel-efficient bearings for automotive drivetrains that improve fuel economy and reduce power loss. This product innovation was developed through partnering with engineers from Mercedes-Benz for use in Mercedes-Benz E-Class vehicles. New steel products and the development of a laser ultrasonic tube gauging technology for manufacturing seamless steel tubing have fueled sales in the steel business. Value-added strategies like bundling increase sales and profits, increase customer satisfaction, and help to differentiate a company from competitors selling commodity parts at rock-bottom prices. For example, Timken engineers recently developed an integrated bearing and hub package that contains a Timken sensor pack package bearing mated to a drive hub. These integrated bearing and hub units are pre-sealed and pre-lubricated and can be bolted directly onto the wheels of light trucks and sport utility vehicles. Customer service has been enhanced through e-business strategies that offer distributors an online shopping mall. For example, Timken Direct offers bearing distributors and steel customers real-time, 24-hour access to product specifications, availability, order status, and order placement. It supports over 1,000 independent distributors throughout North America, Mexico, and parts of Europe. Web-based services also are offered to Timken distributors through Colinks. Colinks is a joint venture involving Timken and several other manufacturers. It provides web-based services and integrated logistics for its member companies on a global scale. Timken also offers industrial services to distributors and end users globally. These services include bearing repair and reclamation, component repair, on-site training, mill maintenance, diagnostic services, and chock and roll repairs. Service programs help to build strong relationships with customers and often lead to increased product sales. Timken has received numerous awards for quality, and quality is a core value in the Timken culture. But technical or tangible product quality and service performance quality is only one factor in total quality assessment. Customer quality perceptions across all aspects of marketing activities also is important. The Timken brand is a highly visible symbol of quality across the marketing mix and a valuable asset. In 1998, Timken initiated a study of its brand image and began the process of developing a branding system to strengthen the Timken brand image and control its use.
The Timken Company has a long history of manufacturing and selling the best bearings and steel in the business. We have a 100-year brand reputation as a product leader. In more recent years, customers have come to know us as a solutions provider, understanding their needs and engineering solutions to meet those needs. But our real ambition for our brand is to be thought of as a strategic partner with customers, to work with them on a strategic level with the expertise that we bring in friction management, metallurgy, and manufacturing. To put it simply, our brand ambition is to contribute to our customers' strategic focus. The essence of the Timken brand is its promise, customers' reaction to our brand at the most basic level. And certainly customers think of us as a world leader in tapered roller bearings, needle roller bearings, and steel tubing. But interestingly, as we did studies of our distributors and our original equipment manufacturer customers, we found that those weren't the first things that came to mind as they thought of the Timken brand. They thought of us as an ethical, honest company, a company with engineering expertise that could solve their problems and even invent solutions to their problems. They think of us as a high service company, a reliable, dependable, long-term partner. And they also think of us as a product leader, high quality products, high performing products. But it's those other aspects of our brand that give us the ability to leverage into new areas.
As a part of its new brand strategy, Timken devised a brand architecture that visually positions the Timken master brand, sub-brands, and strategy lines in all communications. Sub-brands are to be used strategically along with the Timken brand mark displayed as the dominant element. Sub-brands should be grouped under a family designation or strategy line that summarizes the customer benefit.
The visual representation of the Timken brand is very consistent across all applications. One of the best examples is our lines of packaging. Whether it be a bearing box or a tub of grease, you'll see a very similar look to the packaging. Most of it capitalizing on our very familiar black and orange color scheme. But as studies show us that the orange is really the strongest color, we've been able to introduce a blue and orange color scheme to differentiate our precision product from our standard product, and that's been very well received by our distributors. Like most industrial companies, Timken is feeling the effect of fierce global competition. No longer are our competitors just those familiar names that we've all known and heard of for years. They're new names that we've never even heard of that are coming from many parts of the world, including developing countries. And many times those competitors are competing on price. That's where the Timken brand brings real value. Customers know us and they trust us. And so when quality and performance are really important, a customer will often choose the Timken brand over a brand that it's not as familiar with.